the way he's moving.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Alec Pierce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as they have taken the lead. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Good coverage on the play there by Nick Bolton.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And Hill with it over the middle. Touchdown, Bills. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker room. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Alec Pierce. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do.
And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not. He's going to try and go deep again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 15 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So it takes them just 3 plays. Throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second and 1. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 4 yards out. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back to throw here. And going deep for Hill. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
And I like how they stuck.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll look to throw again. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, you got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The quick slant caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Back to throw. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone.
Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end.